Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. As we head into training camp here at Sportsbook Review, it's time to start taking a look at all the divisions in the NFL and give you a divisional odds update from Bovada Sportsbook. And we'll start it off with one of the more hotly contested divisions, or what should be one of the more hotly contested divisions this season, and that is the NFC East, a division that seems to have all four teams being ready to compete for the divisional crown and a shot at the playoffs. We'll start it off with the favorite in that division from Bovada Sportsbook, the Eagles at plus 130. Of course, the winners of the division last year, maybe slightly overvalued this year after a stellar season last year making the playoffs. However, the Eagles are still, regardless of their price, I think they are still the best team in this division. It just depends on how close the other teams are against them. But with an offense like they have, with some of the additions they have, if they can end up stopping the run this or stopping the pass this season on defense, I do believe that they will once again win this division. However, at plus 130, not quite sure their price reflects their value here this offseason. I think they may be just slightly overvalued, or the teams behind them may just be very undervalued. It really depends. Speaking of undervalued, the New York Giants come in at 3-1 to win this division. They're the second best ranked team in this division, right behind the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Giants have spent the entire offseason remaking that defense. They had a lot of turnover on that side of the ball, and I think it's going to be for the better. They were already very good on defense last season. It looks like they've just gotten better this offseason. Should be better at rushing the passer, which was one of the areas of concern for them last year. And their secondary looks to be very, very good this year. It could really compete in this division. And the Giants, even though I don't think they're going to run away with anything this year, they could definitely get out to a hot start and potentially work these other three teams into submission throughout the course of a very long 16-game season. The Giants at 3-1, probably a pretty solid price from Bovada. Now the Cowboys come in next at plus 350, and even though their offense is going to be stellar this season, I think their defense is what's going to do them in this season. Their defense may be one of the worst in the entire NFL this upcoming season. Of course, they lost Sean Lee for the entirety of the season. That's going to really hurt their defense. And even though their offense might be one of the better ones in the entire NFL, when you have a really good offense and a really bad defense, you're probably no more than an 8-8 or a 9-7 team. And unfortunately, I just don't think that's going to get it done in the NFC East this season. 9-7 might get close, but the Cowboys just have so much working against them right now. I just can't see them becoming a value at plus 350. The Redskins come in at plus 400, and they're the more interesting one of the three here, I think, outside of the Eagles here to win the division. Now, at plus 400, the Redskins could be very, very good this season and could potentially be very undervalued from Bovada Sportsbook. Of course, Robert Griffin III looks healthy once again. If he can come back to his rookie ways this season and their defense can stay healthy, this offense and defense have incredible upside. Their defense was really hurt last year. That really, I think, did them in for most of the year. And of course, Robert Griffin just was not healthy, but with him moving around a little bit better, with new head coach Jay Gruden and company, with just John Jackson also adding some offensive depth, they have a very good football team and have every means to compete to win this division this season. It just depends on staying healthy and then putting it all together. But at 4-1, would not be surprised if the Redskins were in a very good value this offseason. That'll do it for the NFC East. Make sure you check out all my other divisional future odds updates here at Sportsbook Review this week. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.